Norway for a lot of you guys. Welcome to Telenor.
It's funny how education is the key solution to over 3/4 of United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. So if people have access to education, we can actually tackle over 3/4 of the world's problem, be it terrorism or safety issues or anything. It's just women empowerment for that matter. Anything, it's just knowledge and education. That's the way to go. Yeah.
So this is the third time that we're doing the Telenor Youth Forum, obviously, and I think for us this has developed in some respects, and it's become quite a huge thing for us at Telenor Group. And it's no longer, just this week which this event is all about. The Telenor Youth Forum is basically an idea of how we can get direct contact with young talent in those countries where we have our operations. And we're doing that through a quite rigid and comprehensive selection process so that we're sure that we can get in touch with exactly the right kinds of people. And then, of course, we bring them all together here in Oslo. We have a comprehensive program of speakers, of discussions, interaction that will help us to get close to the topic of this year's Youth Forum, which is knowledge for all.
Knowledge for all means that people have the power of their own lives, the power to determine the information that they receive and actually turn that into their own knowledge, their own power.
It means same opportunities. It means that me, born and raised in Belgrade, have the same opportunities as someone raised in some rural village in Serbia.
You don't have to have a birth certificate. You don't have to have, documents stating that you deserve the right to education, because every single person deserves the right to education.
They are expected to contribute. They need to bring their own experience, their local insights from their own home countries into every discussion that we're carrying out.
Because there's all nations and all countries, all positions represented.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Abrishmi, and my project is Moto School, which is an online website that aims to provide quality learning. Now, what is quality learning? It's not definitely sitting in a classroom of 70 children where the teacher is unmotivated because she has little pay.
Can education be used to save billions of dollars? Can education help prevent millions of deaths?
And they have an opportunity to meet with some exciting people who definitely have insight into what it means to deliver knowledge for all.
So for me, one of the most exciting developments that's happening in the world today is the rise of the really inexpensive smartphone. And so suddenly we're reaching hundreds of millions of people who never had access to technology, never had access to the internet before, which means that suddenly there's a huge group of people who are coming online. They're able to access knowledge for all. And I think it's one of the most important trends worldwide.
Technology can bridge a lot of gaps. Technology does not look at color. Technology does not look at the gender. Technology does not look at the economic status. Technology is equivalent. Technology is embracive. Technology is inclusive. So technology plays the most crucial part in this game.
Actually, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take you guys to a live classroom.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Muhammad Rezwan Hussain Rohan.
The prediction is that in 2020, 80% of the world population will have a supercomputer in their pocket, a mobile phone. I look at that as a great opportunity. We need young people to tell us what the needs will be. We need them to come up with ideas, concepts. That's why the Youth Forum is important. Telenor has a vision which says empowered society. We are not here only for the money. We are here also for a purpose. And we want to be an important part of this society's changing. Important part of bringing health to the people. Important part of bringing education to the people. Important part of bringing knowledge to the people.
I think education is one of the most important elements of human rights, of being a human being. The right to be able to educate, to expand your mind, to get knowledge that can help you ask the critical questions. But it also gives everyone a feeling of belonging, a feeling of being part of something. And that is something that violent extremists and their leaders try to exploit.
And to quote Shirin Ebadi, she actually says that, you know, terrorism is actually lack of education.
Peace, I think, is basically being more accepting towards things that are different from us, and if not understanding, at least, you know, just empathizing or being okay with it.
It's been a really moving and emotional day today, and it's certainly a privilege to have been able to be part of the Nobel Peace Prize ceremony. And it makes you think more about the bigger picture, not just focusing on knowledge itself, but understanding what knowledge can actually lead to.
When I go back home, I will take with me this huge sense of camaraderie with the people who I've met, this sense of being in a community. If we have a large number of people who are engaged in terrorism and who are engaged in destroying peace, we also have a large number of people who are working against that. And I've met these people, and so it's very, very hopeful.
Telenor Youth Forum could be a start of a global movement, empowering youth to think for the betterment of the society. And I think it has already taken the first step. Yes.